Hello and welcome, it's Chilly Cube. I'm here on the Sunshine Coast in Queensland, Australia, on a sort of a bit of an odd day. It's a bit windy, it's a bit drizzly, but it's warm and humid, but not too warm and humid, so we've got kind of a bit of everything here today. So I hope where you are is quite pleasant. Rightio, today I'm working on a hexagon canvas. It's 12 inches, which is, oh, I said it's 12 inches, but yeah, I'm usually working in centimetres here. But anyway, I am working with the lovely Amsterdam paints and PBO paints that I already had pre-mixed up from a different pour. My pouring medium recipe for this particular piece will be in the drop down box underneath this video. So this particular one I mixed up just white paint, but then I added just a tiny little bit of the greenish blue. I just wanted it kind of a pale blue. So instead of white for what I'm going to do today. So just bear with me and I'll go along and explain everything. I'll explain everything as I go along. I'm getting double Dutch today. Okie doke, I want to, these cups, because they're just the waxed paper cups and they don't last very long, I can tell you, because this is already getting a bit iffy. So I'm going to just pour half of my, well, 3/4 say, of my canvas. This gorgeousness. I will use my spatula. Where is it? I have got a little, can't find it now. Never can find anything when you want it. What's going on? Ah, okay. I just used my little, yeah, that's getting a bit worse for wear, but just gonna push it over just nicely, just nice and relaxed. This is part of the relaxing part of the acrylic pour, I think, when you just, well, one is mixing your paints and one is spreading them out. It's just nice and relaxing. So if you're new and you haven't painted before, it's definitely a very nice, relaxing thing to do, especially if you're on your own or even with a friend and you're having a bit of a laugh and paint together. Yes, you can use your fingers, absolutely. I'm just doing the edges. This is a gallery wrapped canvas, so it's got those nice deep edges, so it's definitely worth coating your edges nicely. But there's no stress about it, because even after your paint's dry, you can just paint the edges if you so wish with a sponge brush or something. But we're doing it this way today, so here we go. Yeah, I find it quite easier to spread out with your fingers actually, because you can feel where, if there's a big lump of paint anywhere, and what you do find, it self levels and goes back in place as long when it's dry. I don't think I've noticed any, you know, it looks ridged or whatever, but when it's dry it certainly all sinks into the canvas. I was only going to paint 2/3 of it, but it won't hurt me coming down here because I'm going to pour paint over this area anyway. So I'll just run the paint all over it, just nice and easy, just nice and relaxed. That's how we all want that's how we want our art days. It's just nice and relaxed and really having fun. And remember, I've had so many people saying, oh, I haven't tried it yet, I'm getting so nervous. You know, really just have a think about what you're getting nervous over. It's only paint. It's only paint. And it doesn't matter if you stuff up the first time. You know, wash it off and start again. It's no biggie at all. I am so grateful for having a sink in my art studio. I mean, my art studio is my garage, double garage that my husband's kindly converted into my studio now, so no cars in here except my studio. So it has got a nice, he's put me a sink and a sink unit, so I'm really happy about that. Okie doke, let's get this show on the road. There are a few leftover colours that I'd like to put in this piece, and the one is the gold. So I'm going to pop this down here. Just nice and easy. Bit of gold. Always kind of, I find you've got to mix your gold a bit thicker because it just doesn't, metallics actually, metallics need to be that bit thicker because otherwise they just seem to sink, especially gold and silver. Now this was the, I think it is the, is it the cool red or the deep red? This is cool red, and I had added some silver to it, metallic silver, so it's got a real nice glistening glow in it, which is lovely. These two colours are now, it's going to look very Christmassy, but this is not what this painting is about. I really want to do another bright and uplifting piece of art. I'll just push that up there a little bit further, it just gives me a bit of drip room down this end. So yeah, I just want to do something bright and uplifting, and doing it on a octagonal canvas, you know, it's just a little bit different and it should be nice, hopefully. Let's fingers crossed, hey. If not, who cares, like, scrape it off. I would take this outside and hose it with my hose. I don't know what you call them in different countries, water thingy dover. So okay, this is the purple, and again this had metallic silver. I just wanted to get the sheeny shininess, shimmer of metallics in here. Probably shouldn't go too much with that because it can overtake. Okie doke. Now this is the warm red, like it's the warmer version. Well, I think it's called Brilliant Red. So I don't think I added anything in this one except my pouring medium, so you'll see why I'm doing that on that very edge in a short time. So much fun, just to, I love it. I couldn't actually get in my art room this morning because the electricity commission people had turned off power for the day while they're working on power lines. So I quickly did some housework, so as I had no excuse but to come outside when the power was back on. This is the Brilliant Yellow. I love adding yellow in because it really does give it that pop of colour, just like bright and uplifting, just what I just love it. I mean, some people don't like yellows, but when you put them in with other things, it's, yeah, pretty good, pretty nice. Just a little, oh no, that's a bit runny, don't want to have that one. I'll try this one because that one was made up for a Dutch pour. So this is the navy that I made, which is just out of the phthalo blue, blob of black and a blob of a very dark green. Actually, I don't want too much in there. Oh, I think I've got just about enough in there. Do I or don't I? Just a little sprinkling of this turquoise. It was an Australian artist, Pro Art, that used to, he's no longer with us sadly, but he used to just throw the paints like this all over the canvas and just have the best time. And I was only a kid when I used to watch him, but certainly gave me inspiration at a very young age to yeah, just go for it. Okay, I need some white in here that I've forgotten to add in. I've got so much, in fact I might tilt some over the edges before I add more white. So it's just nice and slowly, just go over your, just tilt so it all covers the whole of the canvas in this lovely big Santa vomit, Santa vomit of colour. What's better than Santa's vomit, hey? Look at the colours. Wowzers, all the sides look awesome. I'll come down, I'll get the camera down afterwards to show you. Try and do that this time. But that is a beauty. I just want to make sure it's nice and colourful over the sides of, back up there. Just recenter it so you don't end up with the paint all in one spot that you just tilted it. So I'll just bring it back down over the edge again. Perfect, perfect. I want this iddledy-piddledy, and the sides look awesome where the colour has just run over. That looks terrific. Terrific. Okay, Crazy Jill. Crazy Jill, just grabbing a cloth. Just check that you're with me. Yes, fantastic. Now, I really want to, I'll put a bit more white in for sure. My husband's probably going to start banging and crashing again, so I might have to stop the volume and do a voiceover because, like I said, he's doing work on the studio, so I cannot complain because, yeah, I want work done on the studio, which is awesome. Okie doke. Done that. Now let me think because I had to, okay. I have some white here. And this is this is the titanium white, and it's just mixed with Floetrol. So I hopefully will get that really nice lacing. So what I'm going to do is just pour that along the boundary, there. Maybe a bit more. Probably don't have to put too much, but anyway. Now I am going to use the, should I use my Swifty swipe? I need to put a new piece of plastic on my Swifty swipe. Remember, this is just a offset spatula that I've just put a piece of soft plastic file divider, just cut it in that particular shape. I've got lots of different shapes, but that's the shape I've got. It's a little bit, I'm just going to see if this actually works for this one. No, I'm not, I don't feel I've got too much control over that, so I will try just a smaller piece of the file divider. Oh, got another little piece here because it's sort of different shapes. I'll go over it just with the soft plastic. It's just a soft plastic file divider that I cut up. So just bear with me, people. I know you're thinking, what the heck's she up to? But if you watch my Bright and Beautiful pour on the weekend, doing it this way definitely turned out beautiful. So I'm just having faith in my past experiences. If you get a bit like that, absolutely don't worry about it. Just go with the flow. Pour your heart out. That's it. Pour your little hearts out. I just want to thank you guys again just for your support and your beautiful comments you've been leaving me, and just such heartfelt comments, like people that have only just found acrylic pouring and that are just having, you know, their very first, putting their toes for the very first time in their art journey, saying, you know, they have got no artistic bone in their body, but they were inspired to give this a try after watching my videos and obviously lots of other acrylic artist videos, and that they're just overjoyed with the process, and that's really heartwarming to me. It's wonderful. Okie doke, next I'm just going to go over with my little heat gun. Heat wand, wonder wand, that's what this is. It's a wonder wand. I've got different ones. Oh, shut up and let me see if I can. No, it's not gonna work that way today. I want to do some blowouts. This is going to take a little bit of time, so I'll try and speed this bit up for you. Actually, I'll just try and see if my little... Oh, I've got an itchy nose. What's that mean? A surprise. Surprise, surprise. I'm just going to see if my little... I'll show you. The world's smallest blower. I'll just see if this works any better, but I kind of want a bit of control over it. Just want to do these little blows. Don't know if you, doesn't matter if you make a little bit of a mess down here, because you'll see what we're going to do next, and if you have a try at it, you'll... This little blower, this one in Australia, I got this off the Capriole Shabby Chic, the link down below. If you're in US or the UK, they're available on Amazon. So I will bring the camera down and have a look at some of this lacing is. Excellent. Okay. Now, it may need leaving for a while, but I'm just going to check if I can go for it. If you're having trouble with balloon kissing, definitely at this point in time, just go away, have a cup of coffee, leave it for at least 20 minutes before you come back and start pushing your balloon, kissing your balloon in the paint. You'll find that you get better results if you leave it a good 20 minutes for the canvas to absorb some of your paints and get a little bit, not tacky, but it kind of works better if you do. But in the meantime, I just want to bring you down to have a look at this gorgeous lacing. So here we go. I just wanted to show you some of this lacing in this is just gorgeous. And of course this will, I'm going to balloon kiss the gizzards out of it, but this is there, and all that colour that's laying underneath this lacing will come to life with the balloon kissing. But yeah, that's the lacing that the Floetrol, actually my sides are not as pretty now because I've done the swipe over, but they were gorgeous. But that's okay, they're still pretty. But yeah, it's just needed to show you that bit. Okay, the next step in this little fun process, which I find is absolutely enthralling, I love it, is this is just a bamboo skewer. So yeah, looks a bit yucky, but it's just dried paint, so it will absolutely not affect anything. So before I do the balloon kissing, I'm going to just draw some of this colour from up here into these gorgeous little kind of stem-like. Just take it nice and steady where you see a nice big thick lump of paint. You can bring it up nice and just relax and enjoy the process. I certainly do. Wowzers trousers, what a joy, what a joy. We're so blessed to be able to, if we can't go outside, but you can do something like this in a whether you're working in off a kitchen bench or in the garage, like a converted studio, or you're lucky enough to have your own studio, then what a complete joy. Okie doke, that's probably enough, she says, and then does more. Okay, just like my teacher used to tell me, Mr. Carlisle, you never do as you're told to do. Oh, fun days at school. I did reconnect with my old teacher, Mr. Carlisle, maybe 10 years ago, because he was, but I lost track of him again. I'll have to try and find my old teacher, Mr. Carlisle. If you're out there, Mr. Carlisle, from Perry Common Comprehensive School in England, Birmingham, Erdington, Birmingham, the UK, love to connect with you again, because I know that me and my friend at school, Yasmin Coley, used to give him such a hard time, but he had fun with us. There you go. Okay, let's start this kissing balloon. See, there's lovely, oh, that's what I want to do. Oh, I'm getting carried away with my reminiscing. Oh, look at those kisses. Okay, maybe only 1 or 2 kisses, otherwise you begin to get muddy up your paint. To get back in there. But yeah, these kisses then come out like flowers or butterflies. So look at that. I'm actually gonna do some of these kisses now on here, but I will allow to dry off before I fully kiss the bottom, if you know what I mean. Okay, that's gorgeous. Oh my goodness, I love this process so much. Just so much fun. Look at that. It's just bright and uplifting. It's very, very nice process, especially I just love it, especially when I'm working with a lot of colour. It just brings me so much joy, and I'm sure, you know, most people the same, even people that prefer the muted or earthy colours still like to look at colour. It's uplifting. So this is, I'm just going to twist it along a bit, is basically keep your belly button of the balloon in your fingers so you've got control, and just roll it off just to give it a little bit different dimension on the sides. Even balloon kissing the sides makes a really nice finish to your sides of your canvas too. Okay, alrighty. I will turn this around, let you have a little squizzy, and then I'm going to let it dry off. I will come back and I will embellish. I'll just continue maybe using my small water balloon. I'm not sure. I'll see how it dries off. Ah, got me. Come on. Come on, be nice. Play nice. Okay, let me turn it around. I am not. This does not want to come off the... Okay, what do you think, guys? That's gonna look... I think I'm gonna hang that in my little loo, my little separate toilet there, so got something pleasant to look at while you're sitting on the loo. Sounds awful, but how nice to just look at that. Very, very happy with that. Oh gosh, that is a stunner, you know. It's just beautiful, it's bright and it's uplifting. It's just what we need. So have a go, people. I know several people had a go of my last bright and beautiful tropical pour, and they've turned out brilliant. So yeah, just let me know. Okay, thanks so much for joining me. Please wait on for the photos at the end. If you've done this, if you have had a go at this particular technique of mine, hop onto the Australian Acrylic Pouring group on Facebook. If you haven't joined, please do so. Just answer a few questions and you'll be in like Flynn, and then you can post your work for us all to see. And we have got the best community of pourers there, acrylic minded people that give help to one another, and it's a place you can, you know, it doesn't matter if you're just beginning, just put your work on there and be encouraged. So until next time, you stay safe, and next time will be tomorrow morning. So happy to see you guys tomorrow morning. Thanks so much for joining me. Bye for now.